Keenan Sheehanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty, and today we're looking at 1640 Butternut Drive, Yellow Spring, West Virginia. And I'm just going to take you on the full tour here from start to finish. But we're looking at this log cabin today on 25 acres, and just want to show you here. This is Butternut Drive here, and the property goes you know, all the way down there a good ways. You can see the big overhead power line. The property goes down to that power line that way, and then back up past the driveway here to that next power pole up there. That's how far it goes that way. But just want to show you here, nice gated driveway, really pretty rock outcroppings you see here in River Ridge, which is the development that the property's located in. You can see it's got nice woods, all these, you know, exposed boulders and stuff. It's pretty cool looking. And as you can see, the driveway goes up on the hill here to the cabin, but you know, the cabin sets off the road nice. You can't see it from the road, but just wanted to take a quick first video down here at the driveway and kind of show you what the entrance looks like. But you can see all the boulders and stuff. You know, it's really pretty. Keenan Sheehanholtz here again on Butternut Drive. Just wanted to take another quick video down here by the gate where you come in. But there's quite a few springs out in this area, and as you can see and hear the water flowing down through here. Now we've had a big rain here over the weekend, but there's a culvert there under the driveway, and above that there's a spring, and that's where this water's coming from here. And you know, and there's another little stream as we get back there towards the back of this property, I believe, and I'll shoot a video back there. But you could see kind of how these rock outcroppings are in here, and then the mountain laurel mixed in with all that. Just a really nice setting. Keenan Sheehanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty at 1640 Butternut Drive in Yellow Spring, West Virginia. Got a 2-bedroom, 2-bath log cabin here on 25 wooded acres, and give you just a little walk around on the outside here. The cabin's in pretty good shape. You know, it's log, and they've done a good stain job on it. And something interesting, it's got like an aggregate finish there on the foundation, which you don't see that hardly ever, but it looks nice. Here's going to be your clean out for your septic right there. And there's a good shot of the front of it. But the basement's finished as well. When you add in the loft, you're just basically right at 1,700 square foot of finished living space. So on the main floor, you got the great room. It's got a wood-burning fireplace, the kitchen, a bedroom, and a bathroom. And then the loft, we're going to call that a bedroom upstairs. And then the basement's just basically just like one big rec room. And there's a bath down there as well, full bath. But the cabin sits back here past middle ways probably of the lot. And what it does, it rolls down into this hollow down here, and there's a little kind of like a spring-fed drainage there. And it goes to the top of the ridge back there. So it's really hidden on the lot well here. Total and complete privacy. You can't see a neighbor or anything back here, and the way it's set up, you never will. But I'll just do you a little walk here around the outside. So we've got a nice concrete patio down here and 2 sets of French doors or sliders, I should say, that come out onto the patio in the back. And I'll walk you around, you know, through the woods there or whatever, but there's trails basically everywhere throughout the property. So if you like to ride dirt bikes or ATVs, there's plenty of room for that. Nice big parking area here. You can see a little bit easier here how it rolls down and goes up on the next ridge over in the back. I mean, loaded with game. If you like to hunt, you like to shoot, perfect for that. So let me give you a shot. There you go. Now, you're going to look at this listing and say, why is this $325,000 instead of $425,000? Well, the reason why is you see the big riser up there. So This property borders a high tension power line. And when this current owner bought the property, he bought the vacant lot and built the cabin, and the boundary line used to be a power line much further away. Well, in the mid-2000s, they expanded that power line and doubled the size of it. So they expanded the power line this way, and they compensated the owner for that at the time, but originally the cabin was not nearly as close to the power line. So, but another perk you get to that is, that was negotiated, I think it's 12,000 kilowatt hours of free electricity a year. And this has always been a second home for the owners, and they've never paid an electric bill since then. So basically, if you're using it as a second home, you're probably never going to pay an electric bill, or if you do, it's not going to be very much. But I'll just walk you out here and kind of show you while we're here, kind of how close it is. So the moral of the story is, if you're freaked out by power lines and that sort of stuff, you know, don't come look at this property, because you can see how close the tower is right there. Now, I don't know, I mean, the cabin's probably a good 150 yards or so, I'd say, from this tower here. So it's not like you're right underneath of it or anything like that. But what the power line does provide, if you like to ride ATVs, you like to hunt, you like to shoot, it makes a fabulous shooting range. Great place to have a tree stand set up in here to watch for deer or bear coming across. And this will kind of give you a good perspective. So that one was the original power line. So the property line is running, basically should be splitting about the center of that tower right there. And then, like I said, when they expanded it, they brought it this way. You know, I don't know what they ended up, you know, what the easement area is. I mean, you own the property here, you own it. The power company just has an easement over it. But I'd say in total of the 25 acres, there's probably, I'd say 5 of it or so that kind of gets eaten up by the power line. But just kind of show you here, you can see all the way over there. I'm going to zoom in. That's Butternut Road you see right through there. So that gives you an idea. I mean, we're sitting back here on the lot a long ways. And of course, there's a trail here, kind of like in the power line. You know, so good, like I said, for ATVs and stuff like that, for shooting. And the property line should be, I mean, that's the bottom of the hollow there. Like up on, you know, that little ridge, you know, right up in there should be where the property line comes across back into the power line. But, you know, while we're doing all this, let's just walk down here and I'll show you this little drainage down here. But the property lays nice. I mean, for 25 acres, none of it's really steep or anything like that. I mean, it all lays pretty good. In general, it's very usable, you know, for hiking, riding ATVs, hunting, that sort of thing. See, the power company's got a little gate here, I guess, open on the lot here. But there's a good little shot. Let me zoom in here. That's the little drainage, you know, that runs down through the lot, and then the cabin, as you can see, setting right up in there. So this hollow's down in below you here, and then it's going to run. There, you got a good shot of the water there now. See it flowing down through there. There's a big culvert in here, you know, across the power line. But, you know, fantastic place to hunt and shoot. And you don't hear these tires. I mean, when you're there at the cabin, you don't hear the buzz and crackle off these lines or anything like that. I mean, maybe you might if it was raining or something, but it's really not nothing to get excited about. But if you could tolerate that, you're going to get a heck of a deal here on this place. So I'll take you inside, then I'll show you around the outside a little bit more. Keenan Chan-Holtz here again, West Virginia Land and Home Realty, 1640 Butternut Drive, Yellow Spring. Let me take you on a little tour of the inside of this cabin. As you can see here, the way we come in, nice screened in porch here. That's such a nice feature to have, and you're shaded by the pine trees that kind of surround the house here. But take in, it's got pine floors in it, which have just been basically redone. They've been refinished here in the last week or so. You got vaulted ceilings that are lined with pine. Wood burning fireplace here with stone hearth. Little dining area. And the kitchen, you know, it's got nice little overhead cabinets right there, but solid surface countertops, stainless steel Whirlpool refrigerator, Maytag gas range, and you got a stainless steel dishwasher. I believe that's a GE. But plenty of cabinet space here for a cabin this size. And then out here on the deck, let me just kind of take you out there real quick. So this has got a huge deck off the back of it. And see, the back deck here is composite, so it's in really good condition. I'm probably blinding everybody right now, but you sit out here on the porch. You got a nice view kind of the mountain that way, but then you're looking down in this little hollow down here below you. It is super, super private back here. And something I want to point out, in case you think your eyes are playing tricks on you, they're not. So that's the original color of the roof right there. It's architectural shingles. The owner's son painted the front half, so like when you pull in, the roof's green there, you know, and you might see a little staining on the roof. It's not staining, it's just he painted that side green for whatever, and I guess it wasn't working out, so they never painted the back side. So you got two different colors on the roof. They're not different shingles. Same shingles, they look like they're in good shape and everything. It's just the front side, when you pull in, is painted green, and this is the original here on the back. So, but let's get back inside here. A lot of natural light gets in here. So on the main floor here, you got your bathroom, big jetted tub there, shower, toilet, little linen closet right there. This is a little closet here. And then this is the bedroom back here. So this is the, you know, the only bedroom here on the main level. Your closet's here behind the door. Take you up here and show you the loft. And the loft, you know, I'm gonna call this a 2-bedroom because that's what you're gonna use the loft for. And there's plenty of space in the basement there if you need to put bunk beds down there or something to hold, you know, more folks. But there's a futon up here. The loft is like 16 by 16, so it's about, you know, 250 or so square feet. But, you know, it's a place to put a little computer or, you know, overflow for guests or what have you. Now, I'll let you look down this way. This place conveys pretty much everything you see you get. So, the owner's letting it go furnished. Now, there's not a whole lot of furniture in here. I mean, there's this piece here, a chair, a love seat. But what comes in handy is what's downstairs here. So, take you down. So, basement's fully finished, wood everywhere. Nice big slate pool table comes with. And also down here, the house is also wired for a generator to plug in. But this is a little freestanding propane fireplace. You get the gun safe that comes with. There's another futon down here. I mean, it's great. You know, you like to hunt, you like to shoot, you got your own gun safe already. You know, but the stuff to fool with the generators back here. Here's basically your little utility room. It's a heat pump with a propane backup. So if it gets really cold out here, the propane will kick in. You got a water treatment system. You know, that's normal out here. You got to put salt tank there. And then the hot water heater is also propane. So, and then there's a full bath down here as well. So, nothing wrong with that at all. But like I said, what you see is what you get. There may be a few small personal effects to take out of here, but you know, there's all the pool cues there on the wall. And then this is obviously the hookup for the washer and dryer. So this will be your laundry area down here. There's no washer or dryer in here, but this is where you put one. So appliance-wise, that's the only thing you really need in here to buy will be a washer and dryer. But I can tell you with certainty, because I work with the area's biggest log home builder every day, you could not, well, I'll put it this way. It would be every bit of $350,000 or more to replicate this cabin today, and that's not including the land. So the sticker price on this place is $325,000. Somebody is going to get a whale of a deal here, and it might as well be you. So give you one last look in here. Then I'll take you around and show you a few more cool features on the outside. Keenan Channels here again, West Virginia Land and Home Realty at 1640 Butternut Drive in Yellow Spring, West Virginia. As you can see, I'm standing on this path that comes out here from the cabin on this ridge back here. But I wanted to show you, so there's a big shed that goes with this property. And the owners are pretty avid ATV and dirt bike riders. So they built this shed back here to keep their motorcycles in. And it's just got a dirt floor, but man, it's big. This thing's pretty good size. You know, it's heavy built. It's not like one of these things you buy along the road somewhere. And this is kind of like a walk behind brush mower. And it comes with the property. And the owner's manual and stuff's in the cabin there or whatever. But that's really handy to have if you want to keep trails open and stuff like that. But this is a good sized building here. I didn't measure it, but you could fit as many four-wheelers and dirt bikes and stuff in here as you need. But I just want to walk you out here. This will give you a little bit of an idea of what they did here and how they used the place. And like I said, for 25 acres, I mean, it's really usable. I mean, like no waste to the ground. I'll try not to walk too fast, but like you have a bunch of pines and kind of like mountain laurel in here, but then when you get down in the hollows like there in the front where we came in, basically what this property does, when you're along the road, it rolls down into a real shallow hollow with that first little spring in it. And it's hardwoods down there, and you roll up onto this ridge here that's pine, and when it rolls down into the next hollow, that's all hardwoods and up on the next ridge. And that other little drainage that I took the video of and the power line's gonna be down that way. But let me walk you out through here and just kind of show you what's going on out here about how far the property line goes. I try to walk slow, but I only have one gear. So when you get out here, and this is where the property line runs through, is right about in here. And like the path makes like a three-way right here. So you can even see the neighbor's place up through there. So that's how close you got somebody all the way up through there. And that's another 150 yards up through the woods there. But when you get here, see how this path goes down that way and it curls back and comes back out on the driveway. And then this path goes around. I haven't walked down there, but the owner says you take this path down and that takes you up on the ridge in the back. And this is going to be the property line like right through here. So if you're looking at it from Butternut, this will be the far left-hand side of it. And at this point, we're only about halfway back. So, like I said, plenty of usable ground. You know, if you're looking for just a recreational place to go out and do some riding, some shooting, some hunting, you'd be hard pressed to find a better deal than this anywhere. And at the price, you know, the price is outstanding on this place. And the cabin, it's in really good shape for what it is. I mean, it's roughly about 20 years old, but they've taken care of it. You know, you even got, I mean, it comes partially furnished. You just got to buy a couple beds to stick in there. and buy a washer and dryer, you already got a gun safe. I mean, you got a building to put your four-wheelers in. This place is a slam dunk if you're looking for a place to get away and you enjoy the outdoors. And where we're located at here, this place is only about 10 minutes outside of Wardensville, West Virginia. Wardensville is a happening little town. You're really close to the George Washington National Forest here, the CACAPON River, trout streams in Wardensville all over the place, Lost River up there, and you're only about 35 minutes from Winchester, Virginia. So this is on the far eastern side of Hampshire County. So if you're coming from Northern Virginia, you know, out this way, I can't get you any closer than this. I mean, you can either come up 50 from Winchester and hit 259 and come out this way, or you can take 66 to 81 and go south just a piece to Strasburg and come up over the mountain to Wardensville that way. I mean, you know, this is super close, super convenient in Northern Virginia. You know, if you live close to 66, you could be out here in, you know, an hour and 45 minutes easy. You know, less than 2 hours. But this winter, you better get here quick. Keenan Shan Holtz here again one more time on 1640 Butternut. I promise this is the last video clip, but I couldn't help myself. I had to point this out here just one more time for an explanation on the power line here for people. So right here's Butternut Drive. So that property line is going to be, if you just centered up the riser, the tower here on the right hand side, the tower to this side, the property line is just going to run center of that this way, okay? So from about where I'm standing, say like right in here, all the way over this way, and then the cabin is just beyond the left-hand right tower there, you know, inside the woods. But what I wanted to point out here is you can see this little four-wheeler path. I mean, there's a road goes up through there. So once again, a couple things here. You want to ride ATVs, can't have a better place to do it. You want a long-range shoot, put you a bench right down over here, and you can shoot 300 yards there, up there into the bank in front of those risers there. You want to hunt, I'd have me a ladder stand or a ground blind built right there, watching where they come across this power line. I mean, these power lines are just wonderful crossings for game. So don't look at this power line as a negative. Look at it as a positive. As long as it doesn't freak you out about, you know, seeing them or whatever, man, they're a heck of a benefit if you want to use the ground for outdoor purposes. And you get 12,000 kilowatt hours of free electricity a year. So it's worth the struggle for these things, I'm telling you. So anyways, come check it out. It's gonna go fast, like they always do.